Did you realize at that time how powerful that photo would become?
No,
No. So it was
no.
a surprise for you even now.
Um, I'm surprised that I'm still alive, you know. I have today food and water, but I don't have peace of mind. I don't have a lot of people I lost. I'm not settled. I don't know what's the meaning of settling down because
Yeah.
your home is there and you are outside. For me, there's 2 years I didn't know what's happening with me, so I lost 2 years of my life.
You felt that?
Like
You felt that you lost 2 years of your life ever since you came to New York?
yeah, yeah. And after just few days ago, I started to feel there was 2 years of my life. I don't realize what is happening with me. So and everything is so bad. So
Yeah.
it was hard.
I remember also one of your posts showing Indonesians praying at Safa and Marwa in Mecca.
Because yeah, that's the first time you don't want to lose your umrah by filming. And it's but they look amazing. Always special. That this is what I like about you.
Yeah. I love how kind and beautiful the Indonesian people are. So that stays with you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Selamat datang di Mata Najwa. Saya Najwa Shihab, tuan rumah Mata Najwa. Motaz Azaiza, fotografer yang lahir dan tumbuh di Gaza. Dari dalam Gaza ia bertaruh nyawa memotret genosida yang terjadi dan menyebarkannya ke luar Palestina. Ia jadi mata Gaza untuk dunia. Sebelum akhirnya dievakuasi dari Gaza pada 2024, Motaz berhasil meliput dan mendokumentasikan serangan brutal Israel selama 108 hari. Dari aksi dan keberaniannya, ia meraih lebih dari 16 juta pengikut di Instagram, menjadi salah satu jurnalis foto terpenting bagi dunia. Majalah GQ Middle East menobatkannya sebagai Man of the Year, sementara Time memasukkannya dalam daftar 100 tokoh paling berpengaruh di dunia tahun 2024. Selain itu, ia juga sempat dinominasikan untuk Nobel Perdamaian 2024. Malam ini, saya akan mewawancarai langsung Motaz Azaiza yang berada di New York, Amerika Serikat. Episode spesial Mata Najwa ini selain untuk menggali apa yang terjadi di salah satu tempat paling berdarah di dunia, juga untuk memahami bahwa di balik setiap gambar yang tertangkap lensa, ada harapan agar kita lebih peduli lagi, semampu daya, setulus hati untuk kemerdekaan saudara-saudara kita di Palestina. Motaz, Assalamualaikum. Thank you for being here on Mata Najwa, live from a distance but close to so many hearts here in Indonesia.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy, and I was hoping this interview to be there to be with you in Indonesia, but hopefully soon to visit and see your beautiful country and you be between your beautiful people who have been always supportive for our cause, not just after 7th October.
Would be love to have you here. Millions in Indonesia have followed your journey, Motaz. So let me begin simply by asking, how have you really been now that you're no longer on the front lines, but I'm sure all that you've been going through is still very much within you?
So for me as a photojournalist, being in the front line, even it was risky and you may lose your life, it was more easier for me than touring the world that is new for me and meeting with thousands of people and I speak to them and I'm not gonna say most of them, but a big number of people who are not really connected to what is happening. They just follow from the news and they have the luxury of turning off the phone and not watching. So it's hard to deal with this. It's harder than taking a picture while airstrike is happening. It's harder than receiving threats from the occupation. It's harder than sleeping in the street. So it was hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the world came to know your name through your camera. But when you introduce yourself today, what do you say first? A photographer, a witness, a survivor? How do you identify yourself these days?
I'm Motaz. I'm just one of the youth of Gaza who suffered from like many aggressions, many wars, who lost a lot of people, who was a dreamer, and the moment the world gave an eye to him and start to see me, it was in a genocide where I lost everything and I lost my home. I can't go back now till now. So I'm just a human being. I'm just a guy who have dreams, who want to see the world, who want to live in a free country. Yeah, I'm living in different circumstances, and now after I suffered from for like almost 4 months shortage in food and water, I have today food and water, but I don't have peace of mind. I don't have a lot of people I lost. Uh, and I'm not settled. I don't know what's the meaning of settling down because
Yeah.
your home is there and you are outside. You believe in that you're on a mission and you need to continue. And the genocide's for like 2 years almost. So it's really hard to deal with all of this, and you don't have the experience. I was 24 years old, and all this pressure, and I was forced to hold and to deal with because it's my home, and when your home falls, you need to be there for it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Your bio in your Instagram says, my photos and I have traveled the world, but my feet couldn't touch my homeland. How does that reality sit with you today?
Yeah, it was first my photos traveled the world, but my feet couldn't touch my homeland uh, before when I was in Gaza, and after I left, I tried to go back to Gaza, I couldn't, so I added so I traveled the world, and now I can't me and like I can't go back to my home because also in August 2023. I applied for a permission to go to the West Bank and Jerusalem with my work with the United Nations Relief and Work Agency for Palestinian refugees. I was a content producer for them in Gaza, and I've been denied after 2 days from applying for the permission by the Israeli occupation from seeing my home. And yeah, I was always dreaming to see my home before seeing the world, and I couldn't. They accused me by terrorism in 2023 in August, and so I couldn't get the permission to see my home. And yeah, so I added this code, and now I added just I. So I traveled the world, but I couldn't see my homeland. I
Yeah.
can't.
If you could go back tomorrow, just quietly without the camera, what would you do first?
First, to bring a lot of stuff with me for my people. So bring like batteries, bring tools, bring cameras for my friends who need equipment, the journalists who are suffering to with their equipment. Hopefully, the borders will be open. We'll have food. Bring some clothes and go to see my grandma and trying to check my house and see my friends, walk on my street again, and feel home again. So because I'm not feeling home. Yeah, I've lost a year and a half. So I'm gonna be home and act like I'm home.
Oh, we all pray that you can do that soon, Motaz. You spoke about the danger of reporting inside bombardment. What is the hardest decision you still recall from those days, Motaz?
The moment I decided to to leave, to evacuate, because the Israeli tanks that it was at the end of my street, and I know the moment if they capture me, I know what they will do because what they have did for other journalists, and I found that I have a good power of reaching people, so I don't want them to destroy it because I can help more of my people during through this tool. So I don't want to allow them to destroy it or to end it because it's not about me personally. Now you don't represent yourself anymore, and you know that the moment you are seeking help for one of your people, you'll find a way. Millions of people will help.
Yeah.
So you have a tool you don't want to lose. It's not like it's not easy to reach the world in that short time. So, and it happened because the circumstances. So it's not happening normal days. So yeah, the moment I decide to evacuate and go for I don't know where, I evacuated and I said, okay, I will make noise from outside. I've been making noise for the last year and a half, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, what's happening is much bigger than me, us, the people. It's something really hard to describe.
You weren't just photographing genocide, you were living it. How do you balance being a survivor and a storyteller?
So the problem in covering wars and conflicts, especially in your home, what is happening was like genocide. It touches you, like you feel it. You're not disconnected. You're not someone who's just documenting and leaving. These are your people. And so time I'm documenting, this is my neighbor house. I can't just take the camera. They're my neighbors. I need to help them. The people I know in the streets. So you can't act like it's a work. It's not a work for you anymore. It's never been a work. It's your people. So you can't act as you're doing just a work. You are helping your people, and the moment you are there and they need your help more than taking a picture, you have to drop the camera and give a hand because they are your people. So yeah, you can't balance. There's no balance.
Did you ever hesitate before posting certain images, thinking, is this too much, or the opposite, is this enough to portray the cruelty that is happening?
At the beginning, I was like showing everything, but then there is a lot of things that you can't show even. You can't capture. What should I capture? It's like a piece of flesh on the ground. What should I capture? So what you should talk about. So it's really hard, yani, to decide. And at the same time, there's a lot of restrictions on social media that you can't. I'm not the owner of Instagram, so a lot of things that I post get deleted, more than 80 video. So I lost a lot of the documentations that I put on my Instagram. Unfortunately, I don't know which ones because they don't show me when they are moved. So yeah, it's hard. It's a lot of things that are happening in the same time, and you have to deal with.
I saw there's a heartwarming photo that you took, Motaz, specifically when you meet Nada again. You first photographed her in 2023, and I think that image became one of Time's top 10 photos of the year. And now, 2 years later, you've met her again under better circumstances. What does that moment mean to you?
Hope. Yeah, it gives hope because she was stuck under 8-story building after 3 airstrikes at the same building. So it's يعني معجزة. It's a miracle that she survived, and she did around 67 surgery in her leg. She was going to lose her leg. And even if it's just one person, it's one younger, and there's more than 17,000 children lost their life. but helping her to save her lead through this picture, it means hope. It gives me hope to continue for others, because every picture that I captured, it helped the person in the picture, not only just showed. And this is what I'm focusing on, using my pictures in a humanitarian way, because this is what should be expected from photojournalism, not only to show, but also to help when need.
Did you realize at that time how powerful that photo would become?
No.
No. So it was a surprise for you even now.
I'm surprised that I'm still alive, you know. I've been surprised for a lot of things, and I'm like every day I wake up, I keep telling myself where I am, what I'm doing, what happened with my life, what is happening, and what is this? Well, so it's a lot. It's a lot for your brain to take.
Yeah. You also recently shared how even taking photos of life now feels difficult, almost unreasonable. What does it mean to you to hold the camera when so much of your love has been lost or is still under siege?
Like I was hoping to go back to the camera again when the genocide was going to end, but it didn't end. I found that if you are not taking the camera back, you kind of disappear. You kind of end. The thing that you have built, the name, the profile, everything, it can disappear because you are surrendering to circumstances. You are surrendering to that harsh circumstances. So I had to take the camera again, even if I'm like most of the time I travel with my camera, I don't touch it. I have a disc in my bag. It's really hard to hold that much equipment, but I'm taking it because I just want to keep connected to it, because it's the thing that made me, you know, the camera, and I can't leave it behind.
When you speak about not wanting to lose yourself, that's what you wrote. You don't want to lose yourself. What part of you are you most trying to hold on to, Motaz?
For me, there's 2 years I didn't know what's happening with me, so I lost 2 years of my life.
You felt that? You felt that you lost 2 years of your life ever since you came to New York?
Yeah. And after just few days ago, I started to feel, there was 2 years of my life. I don't realize what is happening with me. So and everything is so bad. So it was hard.
Well, you've lost your friends, you lost your family, community. How do you process that grief while trying to still staying on for the world and answering questions from journalists like me, being in lectures, community, on stage, everything, trying to explain to people what is happening to the Palestinian, while you yourself also have to deal with the grief?
I have to deal with the grief, but for me, it's you can't surrender for this, because if you surrender, other surrenders, you'll lose, because you are under occupation, and they have the power, they have the money, they have the media, they have a lot of things, and their propaganda is so powerful. So you need to use that gift that God gave you, so you can continue for your home, because I'm losing friends, losing family, they're killing a lot of people. But at the same time, you have a key for a change for the future, for the next generations. If you lose it, you'll be idiot, because we are all what we do is for Palestine in the future. One day when we become free, you need to, it's your home. You need to be part of the fight for your home. It's not like outside. Okay, I'll understand people from outside just watch, but me as a Palestinian have a powerful tool to use and not to use it. No, I'm betraying my people in this way.
But do you?
And I've been always dreaming that. about change. I've been always dreaming in Gaza before that. I want to be something. I was expecting one day I will be something. I need to, I don't know, I have to be something. I need to change. I need to help for a change, for a better life for the people in Gaza, especially because we suffered a lot for the last 18 years. We suffered a lot.
Now your work doesn't always seem about Gaza or the Palestine. On Instagram, you recently posted about covering the floods in Texas. What drove you to go there and help? Can you share that story?
All right. First, to continue from outside. When I left from Gaza on the gate of the borders, a friend of mine told me, "Okay, man, you will leave now, but you will not have a content from outside. Nobody is gonna what you gonna post for the war." And like, so man, it's well, yeah. For me, I don't care about the content. Yeah, it's not a content. What I'm doing is like my life. So I left. I traveled a lot of places, and now I need to keep making the people connected to what's happening in Gaza in different ways. If you want the world and the people from outside to stand with you, you need to think as they think. You can't think in your way and you expect them to understand you because you didn't live your life. So like, even this is a work of, it's my work as a photojournalist, but these things what I'm doing, I'm not getting paid for it. I'm doing it just to make the people from that area feel connected to us. And it's about the symbol, what I represent. When I go there, I document and show on my profile where I was and what I did. So everyone in that region will share and say, "Oh my God, he was in Gaza and he covered the genocide. He's coming here," and I received a lot of messages from that area thanking me. And a lot of people start to follow me and know more about Gaza. So it's kind of, I'm trying to be creative in the way that to keep people connected to your cause. So, and like what you see, I document a flood, but for me, it's something else. I'm taking these pictures to share it with the people, to show that I care about you, and they will start to know and start to follow what's happening, and they appreciate, especially here, like the U.S. government, very bad. They are like participating in a genocide. They supporting in a very rude way. But I found that I have a big field of a very supportive people from here. Like since the beginning of genocide, I succeeded to bring around $70 million support on from here. So it's a big field. It's a big place, and there's a lot of people who know nothing, and most of the people always deal with the first information that come to them, and they build on it. So it will be good to be the first one to tell them. So you have them for your cause. Like what happened when, remember once of time, Elon Musk posted something on X, Twitter, and he said he's gonna give internet to Gaza free after Israel blockade and cut the internet for Gaza. The moment that he posted, a lot of Israelis went to him directly, sit on him, and they brought him to our land, occupied land, and they start to spread lies to him, and he changed his point of view. Unfortunately, there was no Palestinian side to go for him first, to thank him and bring him to Palestine to show him and to deal with that power that we can use.
Yeah.
So I found that. So now he's supporting Israel. He don't even open his eyes for what's happening. And I even if you like him or not, but he proposed something. He said I want to support Gaza through internet at the beginning. Then he shifted because Israelis went to them and talked to them. They spread lies and they used their power lies, and he shifted his opinion. But if there was a Palestinian team member, people from our side, to go for him first and talk to him and having him for supporting us and show him the reality, this was going to never happen. So I'm trying to be, it's really hard, you're working alone. I'm trying to be the person, especially traveling for Palestinians is very hard. I wish to bring always with me people from Gaza, but because the connections, because the power of the media, because another company gave me a passport to help me to travel.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm traveling now, easy, but others they can't. So you have a lot of difficult things you have to deal with.
But Motaz, do you think global solidarity for Palestine is growing, or is it being strategically silenced? Seeing all the evidence and seeing how it is from around the world, from your eyes.
It's growing, but for me, thank God, I succeeded to, let's say, the people who saw the thing I'm posting. I start to, at least people start to hate Israel, the people who don't know. The people who are not, they don't care about Palestinians or Israelis. They don't care. No, I succeeded through this a huge platform to make people know the reality of Israel. And okay, that is, for me, is an achievement. And also it was hard because what I believe in that Israeli occupation have something, they have their way to keep the continuously, like they are working continuously. They have the power, they have the money to continue. Like for me, I've been always seeing this from far away. I wasn't on media, but us now, okay, people talking about what's happening, and slowly they'll stop and then forget until something big happen again. They'll start to talk about it, and it's the same because in 2009, 2000, 2004, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2018, 2020, 2021. So there was wars and aggression. People started talking, and then slowly they stopped.
Yeah.
So we need to build something that make sure that we have to be always working in a continual way, but to continue always, not stop, because they don't stop. So part of to understand and to change is you need to understand your enemy, to know how they work, so you can feel, oh, I'm achieving something for my cause. But if you're just gonna work on people feelings, people emotion, to be someone who very emotional, oh, I'm sorry for you, free Palestine, and that's it. No. After a while, he got bored. He have life. So yeah, you need to find a way. So it's really hard. This is what I've discovered by all what I've been through. So this is why I don't use people emotions. I use their acts. I use their in a realistic way, because the emotions. I will get today. I will post something asking people to give me their emotions. They will give me, but it's only on media. No, I need something on the ground, something to help my people. So for me, I don't believe in using emotions.
Yeah. Well, here in Indonesia, Motaz, public support for Palestine has been strong through mass protests, nationwide fundraising drives, prayer gatherings. We have school and campus campaigns, even creative acts like concert and art exhibitions.
I see actually, and this is why I didn't visit from the beginning, because part of me that was, I'm gonna visit Indonesia today, but most of the people there are very supportive. So you're visiting there, I want to thank them. But for me, you have a mission now. You need to target the places and the countries that doesn't support you, because they're really doing the amazing job. They're supporting you. You need to take time one day maybe to thank them and be between them. But now you need to target the places the majority doesn't support you. This is what I'm doing.
Yes, of course. But my question is, what does that kind of solidarity from so far away means for you? Like, for example, we've seen Indonesian hospital in Gaza. Did you ever visit or photograph before it was shut down
in
under heavy attacks?
2021.
Yeah?
I was there in 2021. I was there in the beginning of the genocide. I was in the north, and I witnessed a lot in that hospital. And especially It's amazing to have this hospital in that area, especially. It's the only hospital there. And as you can see, like they burn it, they destroy it, they killed a lot of people inside it. A lot of babies lost their life inside this hospital. And it's something that you feel connected about. And this is a real act on the ground that helping the people.
Yeah.
Like building a hospital for me in Gaza is much better than 2 million people to be in a protest shouting free Palestine. This is what and you're doing both. so for me, alhamdulillah, I appreciate this as a Palestinian. That means something that helped me. Hospital helped me. So yeah.
Yeah. I remember also one of your posts showing Indonesians praying at Safa and Marwa in Mecca.
Yeah, I didn't know that they knew me there. They recognized me,
Yes.
and
A lot
it's
of
my
people
first time
know
at
you here.
Umrah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was first time Umrah, and I already finished my Umrah, but I wanted to take a walk and see. Because it's the first time you don't want to lose your Umrah by filming. It's gonna, but they look amazing. Like always special. That this is what I like about you.
Yeah. I love how kind and beautiful the Indonesian people are. So that stays with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially there's one of you here. He also been to Gaza before the war. Like one of the audience, right?
I'm sorry?
We're in Korea on the the one. I know I forgot the name, but one of you like with the audience here. He been to Gaza before.
Yes.
Can you ask?
Yes, let me introduce you.
Yeah.
On that note, let me introduce you to our studio audience. They are Indonesians who've been speaking up for Gaza through their work, platform, and activism. First, I want you to meet Chiki Fauzi, a musician, illustrator, and fashion designer who turns art into activism. She created special free Palestine jackets, auctioned to raise funds, and presented the pro-Palestinian collections at the 2024 International Modest Fashion Festival. So Chiki, you wanna talk to Motaz, please?
Yeah, Motaz. Hello, Motaz. I'm Chiki from Indonesia. First of all, I really want to appreciate how you and other Gazans, Palestinian journalists, speaking through your lens and speaking the truth and showing the people. Oh, mashallah. That's very awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tim. Thank you so much.
I really believe the power of people, the power of raising awareness. So that's why I'm making stuff like to show solidarity and making people always remember about Palestine. And then
thank you for using your art for Palestine.
Mashallah,
That means a lot.
Yeah, I really want to give you one of my jacket. Maybe one day if you come and visit Indonesia.
Or maybe
All right, but I'm a huge guy, so yeah, I need maybe triple X.
Yeah. Like a few weeks ago, I'm having a chit chat with one of the Gazans, Palestinian journalist named Yumna El Shayed from Al Jazeera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Yumna tell me about this one sentence that really breaks my heart about power don't deserve justice. Power don't serve justice, it serves interest. So Yumna also told me about how Palestinian journalists, if they wear their hat and their vest, they'll be targeted. So it's not protection. So the Zionists target them if they wear the helmet and the Pers vest, and then they're risking their life to show people the truth. It's like the world is trying to silence Gaza. And all of us here, I bet, actively speaking out about Palestine. But the truth is, it feels like if we post something about Palestine, the Instagram trying to silence us.
You don't reach. Like I have now 16.6 million followers. My post, like a lot of people see me and say, "Oh, I've been a while. Why you don't post anything? Why you're not on social media anymore?" And I've been there. I didn't stop posting, but it doesn't reach. And also, most of my posts got deleted after 1 year, maybe after people start to,
Yeah, it's the platform owned by the U.S. Freedom of speech, they say it, but they don't let us to tell the truth. Palestinian has exposed the hypocrisy of global platform, and I and all of us here experience shadow ban. I bet you all experience shadow ban, and here they are trying hard to controlling the narrative. And for all of us here, it's very important to break the Zionist narrative through anything that we can do, we can make, or we can speaking out about it. So
Okay.
everyone saw it, but nothing has really changed in the ground because my friends from Gaza told me that it's still happening, the massacre is still happening. So how do you think the future plays out? We keep voicing out, but the reality is like there's not much change in the ground.
Okay. Motaz,
All
you
right.
wanna respond?
Yeah, sure. First, thank you, dear, for all what you do. Thank you for using your art for supporting us, and that means a lot. And hopefully, one day we could thank you personally. We could invite you to come to Gaza, and hopefully, this madness stops soon. First, my work as a photojournalist is take pictures, show the world, and this is my part. What happens outside, what the protests, the people who are demanding the ceasefire, the people who are like calling for a solution. This is like got affected by what we showed from Gaza, all the journalists. About being targeted, who told you that we are wearing the vests and the helmets because it's an occupation? We are wearing it just to show our people that we are journalists. Please just give us a space. So we don't wait for the Israeli occupation because it doesn't matter. They will kill you no matter how. So and they're good and killing you're good. So there is not much change. There is a change, but not the thing that we expected. We need more. But this is the tool that we have. Like we are unarmed people who are under occupation, and we are fighting occupation in every way possible. And this to continue and save your life, sometimes you have like a very difficult decisions, so you can continue.
Yeah.
And also the people who are on the ground, it's different their work about the people who are like on media from outside the street, outside occupied Palestine. Everywhere it's different. So it's not easy. We do our best. Like for me, I don't have expectations from the world anymore. So whatever happens, it's good.
You do your best. Okay. Motaz, I want you to meet Michelle Santoso. Michelle is an Indonesian chef whose viral videos of the Palestinian dishes like makluba and
Alright.
musakan blend food with powerful messages about history, culture, and the human cause of the Gaza crisis. So, Michelle?
Hi, Motaz. I'm Michelle from Indonesia. It's become quite clear
Nice to
to
meet you.
me that food holds a very powerful memory for people holding on to home. And so I have a personal question for you. What was one of the last meals that you shared with your family in Gaza before the genocide? And what was a specific memory that you remember about it?
Okay, the thing that I ate and shared with my family, my friends before I leave as was like falafel, hummus, food. This is what we ate the last thing, because at the last days before I leave, we start not find meat to buy. So we chicken. There's not chicken, so we can make magluba. So it was hard, but yeah, falafel, hummus, full, and now I still, alhamdulillah, and my mom with me. So when I go back to Doha, she makes me our food. But for me, it's now very critical to share, and very hard to share food, our food on social media because my people are starving. So it's gonna be rude, kind of,
Yeah.
if I'm showing that I'm having food and my grandma doesn't have food. So I don't share any of these things on social media.
Did you have like a fond memory even before the genocide of you sharing a meal with your family?
Yeah, we're like like my mom makes makluba always, so we call her. She's the minister of makluba in Palestine. So this is what we keep calling her like this. But yeah, we use that to we in Gaza. And we have a lot of restaurants, but we don't go to the restaurant because it's like usual thing we do to eat like lunch or something. No, and most of us like our traditional food. And when you have a guest, you invite them to a restaurant. But yani, most of us, even our guests, we invite them to our house. So we like our traditional food, and yani, in Gaza, you can 90% maybe eat in every house. You will not feel, oh, it's not good food. No, most of the people make good food.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Motaz. And I want you to meet, this is Shauki Hafiz, co-founder of BDS Indonesia. He serves as a key voice against Israeli policy by educating through podcasts and public talks. He also combines activism with personal challenge. He's hiked over 111 mountains in solidarity with Palestine.
تحياتي يا
Right.
معتز. يعطيكم
أهلا
الخير
وسهلا.
والعافية.
الله يعافيك.
And I really appreciate and really adore your works before the
Thanks so
genocide and of course during the genocide. So we hope the genocide really comes to end sooner, inshallah. But of course, as maybe I'm sure you already know that BDS movement begins in Palestine, and we just in Indonesia just following the Palestinian paths in pushing justice, in pushing the ending the crimes of the Zionists of Israel. So I think in this in these days in our time, this really terrifying genocide that happens live stream in front of us. I think, and many of us in civil society thinks that putting priorities to pushing the justice. I hope you agree with this idea that putting priorities to the justice to be implemented, to be materialized in Palestine, to Gaza, to ending the genocide, to ending the apartheid, I think will be more important, more now than ever, rather than talking about solutions or peace solutions. The peace is important, but we think, and we want to maybe elaborate with you, we think the peace will come after the justice to be happen, really happen, the real justice. But we want to hear more from you about this idea that the justice is the priority before any peace solution or any solutions to be talked about.
Okay, first to know that Palestinian cause is not only a cause for Palestinians. It's for every Muslim around the world because we have Al-Aqsa Mosque. For all the Christians, well, because we have Knesset al-Mahad, Knesset al-Qiyamah in Palestine. So, like, for us, like, we want justice. We are calling for justice. We wish for it and we fight for it. But the problem today, you are in a world that nobody is not gonna be say ready. Nobody's want to sacrifice anything around you from every country, every Muslim country, nobody's is like supporting Palestinians to get justice. And they want, let's talk about peace solutions. You should accept for what's happening, what you have now, and that's it. And this is what we refuse. But the problem when you find yourself in a place that nobody is with you on the ground, I'm not saying you have a lot of people. Everyone wants to do something, but he can't because his country, and when you find most of the countries that a lot of people from their support, you have Israeli embassy in their country, even the Arab countries. And
Not here,
their
not
relation
in
with it,
Indonesia. We don't have relationship
sure,
with Israel. Yeah.
sure. Yeah, most of the countries, yeah, I'm talking about that. They have like Israeli embassies there.
Yeah.
And their countries normalized the relation with Israel. And you
Yeah.
found that they don't care about you anymore, like their country, because they see that his relation with Israel will bring him money to his country, will bring him more. The U.S. will be good with him,
Yeah.
and you find yourself that the only part that are losing people, they are losing. You're losing people, and they're pushing people outside. So how you cannot bring justice when you are alone?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the AIDS war and food and no, I'm talking about a real support from countries to defend Palestinians, to fight with Palestinians.
Yeah.
You don't fight on the ground, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of countries are using our cause. So and you find yourself in a very hard position because you're being used, but you don't have the power to say no.
Yeah.
And you are alone, and you are the only one that is losing. You're losing. And everyone say, "Oh, we wish you peace." So at that time, like, how you can get justice? And even like this enemy, Israel occupation, peace is not working with them. Fight is not working with them.
Yeah.
But like, for me, all like I don't know how. And fighting them, you lose a lot of people. You lose your home. Like proposing like peace, accepting peace with them, they don't accept peace. So this enemy is a very brutal enemy, and unfortunately, us alone will not be able to bring justice. As you can see now, like let's say you resist call and fight and kill 3-5 soldiers, they kill 700 from your people.
So we hope the civil power, civil society, will have more role in pushing real justice. So tahiyati Motaz, bitaufiq lana jami'an. God save us all.
Amin.
God forbid
Amin.
Indonesia to have real normalization with Israel.
Thank you.
Inshallah.
Thank you, Shafiq. And Motaz, I want you to meet Hibatur Rahman from Bisa. Bisa is Indonesia's leading crowdfunding platform. So he helps channel domestic support toward Gaza and Palestinian relief. He also one of the 10 Indonesians who walked into the global march to Gaza in June 2025. Yeah, advocating for open humanitarian corridors. So Hibat, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Brother Motaz.
Salam.
Yeah, my name is Ibat. I came here not just as part of Bisa, but also one of million Indonesian whose heart has been shattered and awakened by what you have shown us. For the past years, we have witnessed Gaza not through the lenses of the media, but through your eyes. Through the trembling hands that held camera, through the voice that refused to be silent. You didn't just capture the destruction, you capture humanity. Because of you and your fellow journalists, million of us in Indonesia have moved. We cry with Gaza, we pray with Gaza, we raise our voices, we join the protest, we support the boycott, and we donate. Over about 2 million of us have contributed and donated through Bisa. I still believe that outside of Bisa there is more to support our brother and sister in Palestine. And yet sometimes in the night I wonder, are voices loud enough? Are our actions truly reaching you? So tonight I ask you from our bottom of collective hearts, has our love, our solidarity, our struggle reach people in Gaza? Do people in Gaza know there is a country far away from them? There is Indonesia who support them. And what more we can do? What more we can do not just to support Palestine, but truly stand beside you until freedom becomes reality, not just a dream. You risk your life to show us the truth. The least we can do is not to look away. Maybe that. Motaz.
All right. All right. First, thanks so much. I want you to know that you're already doing your best, and you already Indonesia as a country gave a lot, and at the same time you put your touch in Gaza. You built a hospital there that served hundreds of thousands of people, and this is for me is much better than sending water, food, going to protests. You did something underground, and this is for me is really amazing, and this is what I believe that we can do. I know now it's hard, and also some doctors there, and now it's hard to do something underground. But after this is finished, this end, we still need the people. We still need some. We need to rebuild the Indonesian hospital, so for me, like supporting building a hospital is much better than everything. Supporting the people on the ground, supporting the people from Gaza who flee to Egypt, who can't work, who can't travel, who have to pay a lot of rent. So this is also like supporting the people of Gaza. And you need to know that now what's happening in Gaza. If I have $60 billion, I'm gonna spend it in Gaza. It's not gonna show that I achieved something on the ground because everyone in need, everything is destroyed, and everything is very expensive. So it's hard now to show like any big effort on the ground. And people in Gaza, I told you have your mark in Gaza. You have Indonesian hospital, and everyone like, oh, where are you? Oh, I'm at near the Indonesian hospital. So you have your people know and people see, and people in Gaza believe that Indonesian people they love us, but it's like too much love, Like I meet people from Indonesia and what and they start to cry and so like okay just relax thank you so much. So no, we appreciate this. We really that means a lot. It really means a lot for us.
Okay.
We are with you, Motaz. One more thing that I want to say that we are with you for you itself, for the Palestinian, and from Indonesia for freedom for Gaza. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we also have Abdullah Onim with us. Motaz.
Everyone in Gaza know Abdullah.
Yes, he lived in Gaza in over a decade. He built a family there. He helped establish the Indonesian hospital through Mercy. And now his humanitarian works continues today through an NGO focused on Palestine. So Bang Onim, please.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
ايش خبارك يا اخي؟ كيف صحتك؟
الحمد
تحدث
لله.
باللغة العربية.
كمان.
والله تحدث باللغة العربية. طيب أنا عبد الله أبو إسماعيل وكان مقيم في غزة من 2009 الحمد لله. خرجت من غزة في شهر نوفمبر في 23 بعد أكتوبر يعني بعد 7 أكتوبر.
يعني عشت معنا.
أيوة.
You lived like 18 years, so you know everything, you understand everything.
الحمد لله. طيب هل إندونيسيا أكثر عدد مسلم في إندونيسيا 280 مليون.
ما شاء الله.
الأغلبية يرى القضية فلسطين القضية المهم. في جزء أو أشخاص في إندونيسيا في مسلم في مسيحية بتحدث القضية فلسطين مش قضيتنا. هذا قضية العرب وهذا قضية المسلم. وأنا كان دائما تحدثت معهم يعني في غزة الجرحى ليس فقط مسلم، أغلبية صح مسلم. المسجد أكثر من 1000 مسجد دمروه، بس دير بالك تنساش يعني في غزة في اسمه كنيسة. إنك الرسالة يعني هذا الرسالة مهم لأن أنت صاحب القضية الابن بلد، وخليك الرسالة قوية إلى شعب إندونيسيا خصوصا الشعب لم يعرف كيف القضية بشكل عام. ممكن تفضل باللغة العربية.
Yes. Maybe if you can respond in English so that everyone else can follow. And we're gonna put subtitle on the questions later on.
Okay. First, أهلا وسهلا. يعني thank you.
حياك الله.
That means a lot to me that you've been there and you lived for like a decade. it's amazing that because Gaza, Gaza well. Okay, for me, when I started document because I've been watching the other journalists who are documenting in Arabic, and who are always like, "Oh my God, they bombed the mosque or something." Like we are already Muslims, and we already have the audience that, well, everyone like Muslim. Let's say, I'm not gonna say everyone, but most people from outside, they care. But we have also Christians, and for me, I'm believing in fighting occupation will only work when we fight as Palestinians, not only a Muslim, Christian. So I need to, because like we have Christians, we need to show what is also they are like suffering from the occupation. And when you're like showing Christian people are like who are losing and suffering, you get the new audience, new countries like Europe. Most of the people in Europe are like Christians. In the US, Australia. So this audience will be touched when they feel, oh, people who are from my same religion are getting getting injured, being killed by Israel in Gaza. And this is like something triggering for him. He like, it's something that you will grab his attention. So this is why most of the time I was focusing on grabbing the attention of a new audience, people from different religion, because I want everyone for my cause. I want the support of everyone because this is a tool that I have. I'm not sure if I'll have it forever. And also, I believe, I'm fighting incubation that I have everything, and me I just have small tools I need to use well. So now it's not about Islam, like it's not about, oh, they are just killing Muslims. No, they are killing Christians. It's a war against Palestinians, whatever their religion is. So I need to have everyone for my cause. Like even, I don't know if you like gonna like show this, but now I'm in a communities that supporting the right of LGBTQ, like in Gaza we didn't used to like to support or something, but I'm now in their community. I'm the one who's here, and for me to see them supporting my cause, it's better than seeing them supporting the Israeli cause. I know, like for most of Muslim will feel this is maybe something wrong or something. And sometimes, like even I receive comments from people I know, but now it's I'm not gonna change the people like how they think, how they believe. Well, like if are Muslim, Christians, Jewish. For now, it's like my thing is for my home, for my country. So I need to work like with people as a human being. Okay, you're human. You feel humans. This is what is happening. I need your support because I'm Muslim, but in the same thing, I need to if I'm in their country, I need to respect, like even if I believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's not my thing now. I'm not the person who, you're wrong, you're right, you believe in the good thing. It's not me. So I need everyone for my cause because this is the tool that I have today, and I need to use it well. If I'm gonna pick who want to stand with me, nobody's gonna stand with you. Today, I like Indonesian people, but I don't like their religion. So why to lose them? Let's say, no, you need to respect everyone who show support.
Bang Ani, we want to add
تمام.
something to
يعني
close?
يا ريت أشخاص في إندونيسيا فاهمين عن هذه الرسالة. قبل أسبوع تقريبا الحمد لله قدمنا المساعدات إلى المسيحية في ساحة الكنيسة وأيضا لمستشفى المعدنية الحمد لله. والسؤال الثاني يا أخ معتز، انه كيف نظر الشعب غزه الى شعب اندونيسيا. كان انا في غزه مثلا اروح الى رفح، اي اندونيسي وينك، تعال مايل نشرب قهوه نشرب شاي. وايضا رحت الى مثلا بيت لاهيه، تعال زي ما داري يعني زي البيتي. كيف النظر يمثل شعب فلسطين يرى كيف الشعب اندونيسيا.
First, we see the Indonesian people are as a kind people who love us so much and always trying for us. This is what we see. And at the same time, like every Indonesian, like if he's welcome to Palestine, he's welcome to Gaza, welcome to my house. And you need to know that the people in Gaza it's not an open community. We are under besieged. So the moment we see someone who's look different about us, he's from outside and he speak different language. So everyone want to invite you for a coffee, you know. Everyone want to have you in his house because we didn't used to have like global, like international people in our community. So they all and most of the internationals will come to Gaza, be in a cars that is armed, that they are in war offices you can't talk to. So people don't like this. They look, but when you feel like, oh, something he's not from here. He's talking to me. He's walking my street. He's like eating in my places, and
Yeah.
so he feel like connected, and he want to have you. Sometimes they are pushy, I know, but like they are besieged, man. And most of the girls are refugees, and they suffered a lot. So you're adding something new for them. They want to, walking everywhere. I know, like everyone will invite you for coffee. Everyone want to invite you for tea. Want to invite you for food. Everyone want to, even some people taking picture with you. You don't know you, but this is the community there, and because yeah, they are besieged. They didn't see the word, and this is new for them.
تمام جزاك الله طبعا بتمنى يعني زيارة لإندونيسيا قريبا بإذن الله
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله.
السلام
لا، جاي
عليكم
أنا يعني
ورحمة الله وبركاته
اكيد. شكرا كثير. عليكم السلام.
Thank you so much for everyone for sharing your questions. So before we finish, Motaz, I want to ask you this. You've reached millions with your work, but we know that the suffering continues. Do you ever question whether telling the truth is enough, especially when the world doesn't act?
Like I said, a lot of times I felt that I'm lost. I did everything, nothing changed. I need to quit, but I can't. I can't because, let's say, if I quit and disappeared, there is a big difference. And also, it's not about you anymore, so I need to understand this. Not like, don't expect like change from me, from someone who was like who suffered his whole life in a siege place without electricity, without clean water, without jobs. So for me, I don't have expectations anymore. So whatever happens, whatever changes, it's good. And we hope for more, but I don't have higher expectations.
What kept you going, Motaz? What helps you keep choosing to speak out, even sometimes when it feels that no one is listening?
All right, you need to know something about the people in Gaza because the circumstances, we are not easygoing, very easygoing. So we don't surrender easily, and we say, okay, Israel is saying lies. All right, I'll show them. I'll show the truth, whatever they're doing. They're not much better. We can fight them. We can. So it's about how they say it in our language. Jakar, we are not easy, and we don't surrender. So and this is the thing that we have.
And for those watching, young people, activists, anyone who cares but feels overwhelmed, what would you want them to remember from your journey? What would you hope they could hold on to?
Just never lose hope, and if you believe in something, continue working on it, and just don't ever lose hope. And I was very helpless in like trying, and because once of time, the whole world now hear about your home through you, and so I was, most of us in Gaza were like very, especially the young generation, the youth, that they don't see any future, and their present is really hard. And unfortunately, our life was all about wars, repressions, losing people, friends. But we have to continue, and we don't know till when, but we believe in a free Palestine soon, inshallah.
Motaz, your lens has shown the world what headlines never could. The strength, the sorrow, the humanity of Palestine. Thank you for reminding us that even in the darkest time, bearing witness is a form of resistance, and telling the truth is an act of hope. Motaz Azaiza, thank you so much for talking to Mata Najwa. Assalamualaikum.
Thanks so much, man. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
رغم الألم في هالبيتنا، رغم الألم رغم الدمار سنضلنا هنا. سوف نبقى هنا كي يزول الألم. سوف نحيا هنا، سوف يحلو النغم. موطني 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 يا أنا، رغم كيد العدا رغم كل النقم، سوف نسعى إلى أن نعم المعن. سنواصل المسيرة نحو غاية أهم، ونكون خير أمة عم المعن. سوف نبقى